Okay, so we're in 3 no trumps, and generally speaking in no trumps you want to try and play on your long suits in order to set them up as length tricks. So you typically want to try to play on the suit you have most cards in, run them out of that suit, and then you win tricks with small cards later on. That's the general kind of no trump plan. Interestingly here we have 3 different suits we could try and establish as length winners, which is an astounding number because normally you have one suit that's obviously better than the others. So we could try to establish spades, clubs or diamonds because we have length in all of them. We have 7 clubs, 7 diamonds and 7 spades. So we have more than them in all 3 of those suits. So in that instance we could choose any. So you want to choose your longest and strongest. So therefore, for me, that would therefore narrow it down to one of the black suits because we have 6 cards in clubs here, which is very good, which means we might be able to get 5 club tricks, get rid of the ace, then win the king, queen, jack, and so on. Or we could go on the spades because, again, we only need to lose the ace before we then win king, queen, jack, and so on. So we could have 4 extra tricks in spades or 5 extra tricks in clubs. The diamonds are good, and we could set extra tricks up in diamonds, but we would need to be doing a finesse or 2 finesses. We might need to finesse for the king, finesse for the jack, that kind of play. And in doing so, we would need the lead in our hand, in Declarer's hand a lot, to play the diamonds correctly. And we would also need a nice split. So we would need the finesses to be from here and to trap something with north, and we would need the diamonds to split. For the clubs and spades, we don't really need as nice a split because our suits are more robust. We've got 10, jack, queen, king in both hands. The only problem with the clubs is that we might struggle to get to our hand because if we play a low heart and win the heart here, and then we play a club to the 10 getting rid of the ace, we might not be able to get the lead back here easily other than in hearts. So what we might have to do is play a low spade to the 10 trying to get here, or we might have to be more careful in the clubs by playing the king and the 10 in the same trick to maintain the lead in this hand. It's going to be a little bit awkward for entries, but I'm going to look to try to set the black suits up for our tricks whilst holding on to our heart stoppers to stop them from getting any heart length tricks. So for now we're definitely going to play low on this first heart because if we play the king, we don't know where the queen is. If we play low, we can easily snaffle up the queen with our ace, for example. If the queen isn't played, we win the jack. So we should definitely play a low heart because we've got this finessing position and the heart lead is leading into us. If we think about their lead, they've led a high heart, which suggests they haven't gone on it. So I think the queen of hearts is here. Not that it really matters, because if we play low, we're definitely going to win the jack as well. Whether we squash the ace with the queen, setting the jack up, or we win the jack right now. Doesn't matter. So a low heart's definitely right, but then we might have some entry issues with setting the black suits up. For now, though, playing a low heart.